I was the secret he was never brave enough to claim. I never thought I would become someone's secret. I used to believe that if someone truly cared about you, they would be proud to have you in their life. That love was supposed to be loud enough to be seen, clear enough to be understood. But with him, love only existed behind closed doors. I met him online. By accident. A random reply to a story. A simple conversation that wasn't meant to go anywhere. At least that's what I thought. He was charming without trying too hard. He asked thoughtful questions. He remembered things I told him days ago. Talking to him felt easy, like I didn't need to guard my words. We moved from messages to calls. From calls to long late-night conversation. He told me about his work, his stress, his past relationships. I told him things I rarely shared with anyone. Our voices became familiar, comforting, and somewhere along the way I fell for him. Harder than I expected. He told me he liked me too. But there was always a condition. I'm not ready to tell people yet. I don't like others knowing my private life. Let's just keep this between us for now. At first, I understood. Everyone has their reasons. Everyone has their pace. So, I agreed. We met in quiet places, late-night drives, hidden cafes, corners where no one would ask questions. He held my hand when no one was around, kissed me when the lights were low, called me mine in whispers. But in public, I was nothing. When friends called, he stepped away. When someone asked who I was, he smiled and said, "Just a friend." Every time, my heart sank a little. I told myself it was temporary, that one day, he would be ready. That love would eventually make him brave. But time passed. Months. I watched him post photos of his life online, smiling with friends, attending events, celebrating moments I was never part of. I existed only in the gaps, the late hours, the lonely nights, the times when everyone else was asleep. I started questioning myself. Was I not good enough to be seen? Was I someone to be hidden? Was I loving more than I should? One night, I finally asked him, "Why can't you tell people about me?" There was a long pause. Then he said, "I don't want complications." That word stayed with me. Complications. As if my presence in his life was a problem. As if loving me openly was a burden. I realized something painful in that moment. He wasn't protecting me. He was protecting his comfort. I was convenient. Someone who gave him affection without asking for space in his real life. I started pulling away after that. Not suddenly. Just slowly. I replied less. I stopped agreeing to secret meetings. I stopped pretending I was okay with being invisible. He noticed. He said I was changing. That I was becoming distant. That he missed how things used to be. But what he missed was access, not commitment. The final moment came unexpectedly. I saw a photo of him online, standing beside a girl, arm around her shoulders. The caption didn't say much, but the way he looked at her said everything. Proud, open, joy, unhidden. My chest tightened. I didn't confront him. I didn't ask for explanations. I finally understood. He was capable of choosing someone publicly. He just never chose me. So I walked away. Quietly. No drama. No long goodbye. Because people who keep you a secret don't deserve closure. Healing wasn't easy. I questioned my worth. I replayed conversations. I wondered what I lacked. But slowly, clarity replaced pain. I learned that love that hides you is not love. It's fear. And you should never build your heart in someone else's shadows. If someone truly loves you, they won't whisper your name. They'll say it out loud. I was never too much. I was just too real for someone who only wanted love on his terms. I am Lucy, and this is Unsaid Love.